Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Glad to have you with us from SB Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, home to the Old Dominion Monarchs. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Liberty Flames, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Monarchs will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Flames offense will take the field first. The last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Flames now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Vasco. Pulls it in, it's great. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
With the catch, it's great. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. And the Flames will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Right down the middle. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw again. Fires to the middle. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down and brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Mobley. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Flames have pushed it inside the 20. They'll run it. It's great. Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up on the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They're going to run it. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Ahead. Touchdown, Flames! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Old Dominion's offense will take the field for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Monarchs decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the punt team able to smack it to the ground. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. To throw, it's Vasco. Good timing on the quick out. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Gray. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Makes the grab, it's Lee. Turning on the Jets. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. And the Flames have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
The Flames have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. On the option. He'll pitch it. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Liberty! Great job by the back on the option.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Navy is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Joe Bellino and Roger Staubach among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Rice. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Butler. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. A designed run for the quarterback.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Roach. Still running at the 40. Oh, he's got some space. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball and let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air, it's Vasco. Got the back over the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll run it from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. The give to the back. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Flames are on the move. Off the play fake on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Quick completion on the out. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Flames want to move quickly. They'll move the wide receiver. The jet sweep pass. Creates a little space. Big pickup on the ground, knocked out at the 28-yard line. And the Flames back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the ground with the back. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Hit a speed bump on that last play. Now work to do on 2nd and 15. The sure hands, it's Mobley. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. The Flames pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give to the back. Nice move there. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Flames kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's 2nd and goal. The inside handoff. And he takes it in for... Touchdown, Flames! Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Monarchs want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Monarchs will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to pass. It's Basco. Now he's going to break the pocket. Snags it down the right side. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And they're able to get him down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Defense got him. They're on the run. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's into the open down the middle. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, ODU.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the 1st half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the 1st half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the 2nd half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Navy is just getting blown off the field today. It's like they haven't even been competitive. How'd you like to be the network censor on the coaches show this week? They're trailing by 14 to Rice. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Back to throw, it's Vasco. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Runs through a tackle. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And I know it's not a 1st down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next 3rd down manageable, try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
Now the play fake. Picked off. Takes him the other way. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And as the 1st half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that 1st half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The Flames will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Here comes the heat. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. The Monarchs are in the hurry-up.
And how about the awareness by this guy on third down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's third. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Monarchs send out the punt unit. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The give on the inside. Oh, he's got a chance. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. The give from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. Wide receiver comes in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here dealing with a second and long. Unloads to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? And the Flames will have it first and 10. Looking downfield, it's Basco. Extending the play. Touchdown, Liberty! And they take it in for 6 more points. You have to wonder what the defense was thinking there. I mean, he just gashed them all by himself.
Boy, and you think quarterback runs sometimes, but you can't think about it all the time. You got misdirection. There's so many things to look at. The quarterback can throw it, but when you got an athlete behind center that can do that, it's just frustrating. Too many things to try to stop.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Monarchs want to pick up the tempo.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
They'll try to power their way ahead. And the Monarchs will keep this drive going.
Another tough run for this offense. And I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off. But you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's loose. It's a running move. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Monarchs are marching down the field.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Butler. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Monarchs have moved it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a man. It's complete. Touchdown, Monarchs. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Scanning the field, it's Vasco. Got it in the middle, it's Gray. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Takes the handoff, it's Gray. Got the first down and more. Oh, a lot of space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quickly complete. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Flames will snap it on 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Mobley. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to throw again. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Vasco. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Turning it on. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He'll pitch it. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Flames. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Caught in the backfield, it's Butler. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
That's a good first down for this offense. Get something positive going. Like, listen, the possessions are shrunk now.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That's caught. It's locked. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw. It's Vasco. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Flames are threatening in the red zone. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught close to the marker, it's Mobley. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be 1st down, goal to go. The Flames headed quickly to the line. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Liberty. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. They go to the ground. Got room to work. Shakes off the defender. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Holds it in. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Monarchs are on the move.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The throw to the outside is complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Monarchs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Looking to throw on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They can't...
Wide open spaces. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit and are still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna look downfield again. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Looking to throw on third. Buys a little time. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
There ain't no doubt he can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants, buy time and throw the football. But you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this cat.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? The home team is just destroying the competition today, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. The away team has done nothing to stop this offense. This is...
It's a seam wide open. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The give and tick, 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 tick. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Defense has to use a timeout, and this call will be big. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Flames. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it back. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Butler. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Going to swing it on second down. intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. From the gun, running back on the move. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. On the ground, it's Roach. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On his way from around the 50. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Looking to throw, it's Vasco. He hurls one deep down the left side. Looking to get it in. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. First play of the drive, wants to throw. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.